Broadcasting from our super expensive state-of-the-art satellite that was recently eaten by a giant piranha plant to your computer or mobile device, this is Minecraft News! Hello and welcome to Minecraft News, bringing you the most news for your views. I'm Adam, aka Swimming Bird, filling in for Walter Mellon. Today is Tuesday, November 27th, and here is the news. Now, a lot more has come out of Minecon since last weekend. If you watched my last news segment, you learned a lot of the new 1.5 features. But before I get into the mod API panel, which is very important, I would like to talk about some of the future features they mentioned in both those panels. Now, people had a lot of questions, and I can go through them, and we can tell you what will and won't be in the future. Now, someone asked, are there any more biomes that are planned to be added, and if they're going to do anything to Ice Plain biomes to make them more, relevant. And they said biome updates are planned. There's probably going to be a focused update sometime next year that will add specific biomes, or things to specific biomes, and also new biomes, which is pretty exciting. But I know people get a little peeved when their maps get updated and they have to redo them, but that is in the future, past 1.5, so don't worry too much. Now, they have no plans to add any crafting recipes that use lapis blocks, or I guess lapis in general other than dye, which is kind of unfortunate. Lapis does need a better use other than decorative purposes. Dragon eggs are currently a bragging item, they've said, and they have no plan to give it a purpose, but it may get used for a future Red Dragon update if that happens. But they have mentioned the Red Dragon update a few times, knowing now we know that it's still in their minds, they haven't forgotten about it. Any friend systems planned for Minecraft? They say yes, it's in the planning stages. There will hopefully be a server-side friends list that you can use, to see where your friends are, what they're doing, all that cool stuff. Now, some things they said that aren't coming without any mods are vertical half slabs. TNT is stronger, being very unlikely. A new type of armor, very unlikely. Being able to combine two different slabs, they said it's very difficult with the way the game works right now because of the way it's just coded. And the mod API will probably be needed to have two different slabs put together. But a lot of this is stuff that could be done in mods, so don't worry too much, and has been done, stronger TNT and armor and all that stuff. Alright, let's get into the mod API, since I've mentioned that a few times now. They actually devoted an entire panel to this. So here are some of the questions that were asked. Now, someone asked, will mods like Optifine be supported? And they said mod installation in general is going to be greatly simplified. You're going to be able to have mods without altering the game code itself, so it'll be a lot easier to install and use mods. Now, a ton of questions were asked on what can be modified. Like, people asked, could vanilla block behavior be modified? Can you add new mobs? Change water and lava animations, all that stuff? They said yes, yes, yes to all those. You can modify text. Physics can be modified. Basically, everything that you can think of could probably be modified through this. They are trying to find all possible routes here, is why they're taking so long to do this for the most part. And they also said there's going to be community resources such as tutorials and forums and stuff to help modders out. The mods are going to be distributed through the game client. You can download them actually through the game client, so you don't have to seek them out on forums and whatnot. And they're going to have a community filter basically to sort this stuff. So if a mod is good and it gets, voted up or whatever system they use, then you'll see it more often than the ones that are malicious that will be taken down. Now, Bukkit, they talked about whether Bukkit is going to be part of the API, and they said the API is actually going to be integrated into the vanilla game, so it's not actually even going to be as complicated as Bukkit to use. So another big issue is that whenever you update Minecraft, you can't use your old mods, and people were asking whether that will be true with the new API. So the target they want to hit for is that when they update, the mod will still work with the update, but that is uncertain, especially with every mod being different and what it's changing and adding, Now, a big one was whether mods will need to be rewritten for the API's release, and they said for the most part total overhauls shouldn't be necessary, and even so it would be a one-time thing, and then they would be set, for the rest if they're using the new API system. Now, unfortunately, the API is not going to be for the Xbox or Pocket Edition. Those are different developers than the main Mojang team, so that will be up to the other ones if they want to add that, it seems. And another unfortunate thing is that the mod API is not planned for 1.5. Dinnerbone actually said that was misinformation. They're shooting for the future, but they still have a lot of work left on it to do. So unfortunately, it's been pushed off yet again. But hopefully shouldn't be too much longer. This update's planned for January, so they don't have much time before this is even out for 1.5. Now some other questions were asked. They were bugged about some vanilla Minecraft questions still, and they said that smooth stone stairs are not planned, and also no new mobs are planned as of yet. So 1.5, no new mobs, but probably in the future. So someone asked, will mods like Optifine be added to vanilla? And they said something actually even better. The game engine is going to be simplified so that they're going to take most of the load off of the player's computer, the client side, and have the server do the heavy lifting. So this is going to make multiplayer work a lot better, even for people with computers that don't normally handle multiplayer too well. So that is very good news. So even though it was the mod API panel, people still asked them about that. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. A lot of cool new developments in Minecraft from Minecon and a lot of news. So leave a like if you enjoyed this, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye.